last time we finished our way through the Amadria's ship, confronted and defeated her. Before she got rather unceremoniously disposed of by the last of the lords. At the same time, the said lord also kidnapped Shion and triggered the destruction of the last of Alphen's mask, along with the revelation of his past and that he is over 300 years old. Chronologically, at least. We still don't know how he's alive today. We just know that he was, he grew up before the crown contest existed. At least, based on what Doalim knows. I think we managed to escape it last time, but we do have a skit to go through at the moment.
By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait, don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but...
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine, let's get going. Thistlein was founded by Danans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
I feel like that statement should have come from Law.
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon.
Yeah, I would kind of would have expected Law to make that comment as someone who lived in those conditions in Cislodia. Rinwell would also have been acceptable. Not that she's wrong, mind you. Just commenting that she came from... where she came from, most people were getting along, and they weren't really worried about being backstabbed like they were in Cislodia.
Do you sense one of your friends, Noodle?
Yeah, we should probably... I think they're up at top. Oh yeah, and one more.
Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Shion?
Of course not. Shion's our friend. Almadria was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renan. But ever since getting to know Shion, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that. Every individual is different.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almadria was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right, that she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone. It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almadria. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara.
Kisara at it again. The owl showed up when I was up here, I thought. Yep, there it is. Up, here we go. Star hair.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
On one hand, things have slowed down at the moment, but on the other, we don't have Shion, so I'm really torn on whether or not to go after side quests or just keep on going. Well, I suppose with the...
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
No, okay. Alright, here's what we'll do. The side quests we won't do just yet. However, this one on list. We will go. We can't fast travel to the Owl Forest. Well, that makes things significantly simpler. Press on it is then.
It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hoodle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered could be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
Don't quote me on this, but I think humid heat is less dangerous than dry heat. It doesn't get nearly as hot when it's humid. The humidity tends to keep the heat more under control. Because water, it takes
Seriously?
more
Is
to
this a
change
joke?
the
This one's mine. I'm gone.
If they wreck you,
takes more to change the temperature of water than it does.
Look sharp. Flaming.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it. This is mine. I owe you one for that. Going in. What's this? I'm not done. Elusive deity. Going in. Hitting power driver. Dragon form. Hurricane strike. Here. Appreciate the help. I'm on. Take that. Hurricane. Going in. Eagle fly. Crumble. I'm ready. I'll stop your movement. And I'll stop your life.
Because water takes more energy to change
A
the
comfortable
temperature,
win.
either up or down. Humid areas tend to fluctuate, like tend to be, even when they're hot, tend to be cooler during the day and warmer during the night than dry humidity. So it will. I think generally, if it's humid, it's not going to get nearly as hot as if it was dry. But the other thing is that dry heat causes sweat to evaporate, so you won't notice that you're getting dehydrated nearly as much as if.
Wouldn't it be easier to simply use astral arts to catch the fish and be done with it?
That misses the whole point of going out to fish.
Oh, good to know. Prawn, tilapia, acerta, salmon, sardine.
You're still not done fishing yet? Boring.
You need
Interesting.
patience to fish.
It good to know that tells us what's there and seems to indicate which fish, like
Is that the
if
Zoogle we were
have the
told to
lure that the
dispatch?
fish like.
No backing down.
Terrapin fish?
Look sharp. Can't get out of
I
this.
know.
Simian cat.
I shall feel you where you stand.
Fire arts. Does she have any? She does not. But also shouldn't be viewing water arts.
Look sharp.
Oh, are all arts enabled? Yes. Because I think that boss didn't actually have any weaknesses.
Swallow dance.
This one's mine.
I'm on it. Reflect on thy sin. They smite with his
Going in. Going in. Even meteor. Ridwell.
Frozen.
Hammer.
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
No.
Should I have gone the other way? No, both directions lead this way. Interesting. Huh. Yes, I think I will double back heading down the other
That I
path.
don't agree, but maybe now's not the best time for Elda Menancia Pride.
Gotta break through.
Going in. Eat this. Elusive deity. That's it. I'll take out the legs with my shield. Elusive deity. This one's mine.
This one Keep on charging them!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! I'm ready!
Dohalim!
All yours, Kisara! Benediction light.
Man, she must be ridiculously strong.
Lightning meteor!
Because I'm pretty sure that ice and
Idiot! Do it!
both the ice and that obelisk for a blade she throws around
This one's mine!
must be ridiculous.
All yours, Kisara!
And that's not even taking into consideration the size of her shield.
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Bunch of limits. Yes, I said I wanted to head back down this way. Ladder?
Right, here goes!
Look sharp! Lightning meteor! Take the hurricane! This one's gone! Going in! That's it! Going in! Igneous discharge!
Double demon flash! Destruction!
On guard! Take this! Going in! Take this! This one's mine! Falling storm! This one's mine! Flaming meteor! On guard! One more! Igneous discharge! Springwell! Frozen! Hammer!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Speaking of... So what conditions we have? Meal cooked. Roasted chicken. Interesting. Novice solo training grounds cleared. Novice solo training grounds cleared. Missing lover. And artifact types acquired. Maybe I'll have to go back and look at those. Favorite meals cooked. Why? Because they all seem to have the Alsma 80%. Items collected 50%. Meal cooked ice cream. Novice solo training grounds cleared. Can I look up field guide, artifacts, mission notes, activity records?
No choice!
Look sharp! Take the look sharp! Look sharp! I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
On guard!
Charging. I never seem to be locked on to the right one that's charging.
Going in! Igneous discharge! Watch this! Falling storm! That's it! Igneous! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malita!
Benediction light.
Look sharp! Eat this, Shion!
I'm ready for the next battle.
What? Go on. Okay. Double check map. Ah, right here. Those things are probably big enough and strong enough that they could actually probably knock this thing over.
I wonder if we can use this.
I mean, it's gold. Of course we can use it.
Coming through!
This one's mine!
Double blade! Benediction
Going in!
Double demon blade!
Heal!
Demon fist!
Falling storm!
I'm gone. Take this. Demon Fang. Destruction. Shield and face. Bloody going in. That's it. Igneous discharge. How about this? Negative gate. I'm gone. That's it. Hurricane strike. I'm gone.
Why are they all?
Look sharp. Their arcs were interrupted. Heal. Shouldn't have messed with me. Watch this. Switch to offense. Begin. I'm gone. One more. Igneous discharge. I'll crush you.
Did he really just use them as a card on the one that I just got the prompt for? He did. Good grief, Law.
I'm practically unstoppable. All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
We don't have
Coming through.
shields.
Resonate with the earth. Take this. In a bind. Severing wind. Scream. Take this.
Are those arms even natural? Going in. Going in.
What? She just learned an art. Lunar art is a ground attack power streak. Okay. We'll swap that out for the time being until I can finally get more of the aerial attacks.
One more. Going in. Take this. This one's mine. Inverted deity. Eagle rage. One more. Igneous discharge. I'm gone. Lunar arc.
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
Yeah, this is the side path. Presumably. There doesn't seem to be an exit down there.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Look sharp. Take this. On your lunar arc. Ground and power. Shield and mace. This one's mine. Igneous discharge. Look sharp. That's it. Ground and deity. Flaming milkshake. How about this? I'm gone. Take this. Lunar arc. Look sharp. I'm on it. One dragon shell. Thunder touch. One more. I'm gone. On your rising wyvern. Ground and deity. Lunar arc. This one's mine. Going in. Take this. Eagle fly. Lunar arc. Dohalim.
All yours, Kisara. Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
And a big chunk.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Googles aren't the only thing you have to watch out for. Mother Dana can be just as cruel too. Do whatever I can to help them. Sell those. Insufficient. weapons. Probably don't have enough gold for this actually. Acceptable food, horse is not.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
There are still so many creatures we don't know about.
Have you been writing stuff down about what we fight?
Yep. It's actually pretty fun to observe them from afar.
Yes, good before resting. This was one of the ones that Alpha needed to make.
That turned out good, if I do say so myself.
Hooking effect? Dark Mark?
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
You're still awake?
I've always been something of a night owl. Ever since back when I was someone's property. Turning in for the night only made the next day come quicker. I wasn't in any great rush.
Sorry.
What about yourself? Care to share something from before I knew you? You were part of a mage clan, right? Must have been handy being able to rely on magic for everything.
Hardly. In fact, not at all. Magic's not so special when you're not allowed to use it. Always scared of who might be watching?
Right. Sorry about that. I guess I've read too many fairy tales.
We were still made to study it every day. It doesn't make any sense if you think about it, studying the very thing you're being persecuted for. But that's what we did, just like our parents and their parents before them. Honestly, I don't even know how far back it goes.
If memory serves, mages have been the stuff of legend for ages. Even as far back as 3 centuries ago, they were myths. Your people were persecuted even before the Renans got here.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the less it makes sense though. I mean, it was astral arts that let the Renans dominate Dana, right? Why didn't mages end up being the rulers of Dana then?
Maybe they tried, but they just didn't have the numbers. Or maybe domination just wasn't something they were interested in. Have you ever considered it might have been something like that?
I guess I haven't.
I wonder why magic alone attracted the attention it did. Swords can be just as lethal in the right hands. Why not ban them?
My best guess? Swordsmanship can be learned by anyone. Magic's more of an exclusive club.
So, you either have the gift or you don't. When something's not easily obtainable, it's hard to comprehend. People are scared of what they don't understand. And fear leads to persecution. So the problem's not magic. It could just as easily have been anything.
Yeah. I'm counting on you, Alphen.
Infernal Tongue. Okay.
Another day, another Gald.
So what all is down here? supposed to be the way up? No. Okay. Alright. I thought I saw something pop up on the screen for a second there.
No choice. Going in. Blazing meteor. That's it. Going in. I'll tear you apart. Going in. That's it. On your knees. On guard. That's it. This one's mine. Igneous. Get strong. On guard. Demon Fang. This negative gate. Now I'm going in. Might was black and gray. You're mine. I'm on it. Here's what you threw. That's it! On guard! Hurricane! One more! Hurricane thrust! Lunar! Rending you apart! Bloody... There's always room for improvement.
Let's see. Now we head up this direction.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
Is that a callback?
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Maybe not the 300
Forgive me.
years, but definitely
I spoke out of
deliberately
turn.
put you to sleep.
I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you 1,000,000 times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I was about to say, that's putting things
I really
mild.
hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you two.
No problem. We'll save Xion. I know we will.
I'm gonna say yes because I want to see what exactly this does. Makes you easier to detect when making contact with enemy icons. And you wanted... Okay. Sparkler ice cream is on here. It's almost all back up. No.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
Actually, I probably should have made the ice cream. Shoot. So that would have gotten rid of the dark mark and would have completed. Hello. Shutting up now.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
Well, that was short.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Aren't those her
Why do you want to
implications?
know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on. Are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false. Thunderblade!
Ah, what are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
Yes, very much like siblings.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabel back when I was in Cislodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.
Those two back-to-back feel very jarring because they're very different in atmosphere, yet they involve the same two characters.
That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will...
There's always a way, right? And it looks like we're out of options. Let's grit our teeth and go.
Let's see you grit those teeth.
Let's see what you've got.
Flaming meteor!
They're flying right there. Yep.
It's a duel of the opposites!
This one's mine! Lunar Arc! Going in! This one's mine! All in Demon Fang! Dance on the wind! Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life, and...
I don't
Let's
have
keep up the pace!
weighted down flying
Flaming meteor! Rolling pack! Now I'm in the groove! One more! Howling Hurricane! Lunar Arc! Going in! That's it! That's it! Raining Slash!
Hey, when did I get so popular?
so close.
We
Blue
can really
strike.
make weapons with this?
Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion, sorry, but could you... Oh. Right.
Can always ask Dolim.
Is it just me, or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though. There are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almadria. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear. Right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though, not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
Yeah, no, getting annoyed over that is valid. How you respond to it, though, is a different. Valid responses to it, though, is a different story.
Out of my way! Can't get out of this! Talent storm! Rising Wyvern! Look shot! One more! Get behind me! Take this! Be still! Go in! Look shot! Take this! On your sonic thrust! Air pressure! Switch to offense! Rising Wyvern! Mine! Rising thrust! Shield and face!
Then they get out of this alive
Yeah!
after all.
Yeah.
It's
Be bad for a minute there.
I'm pretty sure we can handle anything.
Rising Wyvern! Look shot! Resonate with the earth! Look shot, Mike! One more day!
The Lord's power never ceases to amaze me.
I feel like that's a pseudo air jump attack. 'Cause I keep winding up in
I can feel my power growing!
in the air after the Luna arc. I think is the arc, but it's not labeled as a jump arc. Okay, so this is a dead end, so we'll have this one. You know, in some ways I'm kind of glad that I don't have to
Retreat if you
explore
know
the
what's
map.
good for you.
One more! Now you see what I can do! This one's mine! Right here! No further! One more!
Go ahead and do that, though.
On guard!
Astral Art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down! Take this! This one's mine! This one's mine! We got the
See what I mean about Luna arc? Is I keep winding up into
Don't worry, because Ron on
get her at the end of the arc. I don't know if it's just I don't wait long enough for the arc to fully finish.
It's over! On guard! Ready! Igneous discharge! Look shot! Take this! Do it!
Have you ever considered it? All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
I never had a doubt.
See what it's Gold gel restores 100% CP and flavor for protein. We will hang on to that.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. Now you see what I can
Brother,
do. Face you. This one's mine.
Is it high? Just let... Get out again.
Going in. Soaring one more. Sword Lane Alpha. Lunar Ready. Undone. Take this. Going in. Flaming Meteor. All fast in there to finish.
Glad you have your use.
All yours, Kisara.
We did it.
Magnificently done.
Smash you! Blew away! This one's mine! All finish you down!
Frozen.
Hammer!
This could be useful. I need something to eat.
Unfortunately, we don't seem to be near anything. Why? Anywhere we can.
Discourteous.
These even they are.
Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal. Now take this. Look sharp. Rising take this. Flaming meteor. Take this. Execute. Ground and pound. I'll run you through.
I think the enemy's getting desperate.
Got them where we want them.
Don't tip your hand, though.
Take this. You're mine. Look sharp. Snap. That's it. Initiating pile driver. Pass through. Finish it. Ground and pound.
Good to know my training is paying off.
Silver chunk. It's a sell item.
Gotta break through. I'm surrounded. One more. First strike. Going in. I'm gone. That's it. Lunar arc. Here. I'm gone. Rising Falcon.
The enemy wheels are soup.
You'll soon see about that.
Onward. Look sharp. Thunder touch.
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Benediction light.
Going in!
Not on my watch.
Don't suffer in silence.
I got to do that.
Ground and pound.
This one's mine! Lunar Arc! Going in!
Flaming meteor.
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Then let's keep pressing the attack.
Indeed, but remain ever vigilant.
I think the enemy's getting desperate.
Have I unlocked
Don't take your
her
hand off.
Counter-Strike strike after...
Lunar Arc!
Come down. Roll away.
Crumble! Look sharp! That's it! Roll now! This one's mine!
Grind you into dust.
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Wow, that would have been cool.
I've never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd feel real refreshing to take a shower underneath this water.
You're welcome to try, but that water pressure would likely crush you to a pulp.
Yeah, I was about to say. I'm going to... oh, wait, I wanted to double check something about... it might be this one. Fire. Favorite meals cooked by. Cover. Counter edge upon enemy feet. Nope, she has it. Okay. I'm gonna pause for a moment. To grab a few things. Okay, I'm back. Put shoes on so I can stand a bit longer. I got caught in a snack off.
Hey, what do you say we fight that shining enemy?
Which one?
Discourteous, aren't you?
I'll smash you! Look sharp! Go away! Bet that shell's hiding something.
I shall ensure you survive this.
Going in! Here goes! Look sharp! Now I'm in the groove! Lunar arc!
Leave the enemy's arms to me.
No quit here! I'm ready!
All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Almost too strong. Split it open!
Be my guest.
Going in! Shattering! That's it! Shouldn't have messed with me!
Don't suffer in silence.
Lunar arc! Going in! That's it! Heal! This one's mine! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
I can't help but notice it seems like the writers and the translate, like the people who translate the script, the names of the moves and the versus the people who translate the.
Ow!
I'm not even sure how I want to phrase it.
I'm like bait to that freaking take this!
The,
Going in! One more!
basically, I can't help but notice that the name that Law yells out and the name that the written out on
All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
Magnificently done.
the transmissions are not the same.
This one's hurricane! Eagle's eye! Execution! Look sharp! Igneous discharge! All finish coherent! I'll stop your movement! And I'll stop your life! I'll smash you! Going in! Elusive deity! Hitting hurricane! Do it! Look sharp! Johhalim!
All yours, Kisara.
Our weapons are the sword and...
Fist and...
Staff.
And you ruined it.
Okay.
In the water's edge, I see but for a moment one Ganeth Haros.
I hate to break it to you, man, but what you're saying isn't deep at all. We're in for a long slog with this one. Flaming meteor! Going in.
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious. Arc seal!
This one's mine. Igneous discharge. Lunar arc. This one's mine.
You are the epitome of brawn before brains. Thank you. It's mostly a compliment.
I'll stop your movement. And I'll stop your life. And done. Let's keep up the pace. Down in. One more. Execution. Do it. Don't leave.
All yours, Kisara.
I suppose swords have their uses.
The size was a bit much, though.
No kidding.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
I can't help but notice that they're watching Sorry, no.
Igneous Discharge! Going in!
Not in your dreams!
Down! Flaming Meteor!
Thank you for that.
Let's get back into it. Watch this! Lunar Power! Going in! Going in! Round and pound! Take this! Look sharp! That's it!
I think the enemy's getting desperate.
Got them where we want them.
Don't tip your hand, though.
On guard! That's it!
I'm extra coming through!
Eagle Drop! Round and pound! Going in! Heal! Like this! Your lordship!
And will you lay down your life?
Well, I mean, hey, let's not be hasty.
Begin! This one's mine!
Okay, that exchange is time.
Now, this is yours! One more! Igneous Discharge! Look sharp!
I can carve through anything.
Lost! I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life! Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right?
Not that part!
Mighty God.
This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
I wasn't sure. I thought it was Kisara's. I wanted to double check Alpin's too. To the game, their symbols are too close for too similar to just glance and understand who's it for. Not gonna lie, really. Law? No.
This'll make us even more formidable.
Okay. Name implies nope. Okay. Like, either make the names more significantly different, or the symbols more significantly different, or the name keep like make sure the name is the same for all of that particular character's equipment.
How much farther?
I don't think we're even halfway there yet.
Oh, fuck.
Hang in there.
Not even halfway?
That's far enough! Take on me!
Rending me apart! Bloody hell!
This one's mine! I'll finish you here and now! That's it! Negative Dragon! On guard! That's Lightning Thrust! Rising Falcon! Reflect on that stage! This one's mine! Demon Pack! Double Demon Pack! Execution! Look sharp! Igneous Nuke! How about this? How do you like being pounded into shape?
Hold on to your heart. Here I come!
Take this! Flaming Meteor! Lunar Power! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa! Rising Falcon!
Yes, I'm getting stronger!
Care to put that claim to the test?
I'd love to, but I got this thing. what do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Yeah, I know, we've got a boss fight. How much do we need it? Quite bad. Okay. Of course, annoyingly, there's no fast travel point.
What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
Yeah, well,
We're
this
just trying to
game's
get past.
pretty
Get out of
specific.
the way!
Save your breath! All that thing sees is a fucking meal!
So let's show it how wrong it is. Is it trying to stop us?
Bloody holiday!
Aim for the weak point.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well I'm here to stop.
Rending you apart! Bloody holiday!
Yeah, too bad it's not.
Aw, too shy to come over.
Here, let me help.
Eagle attack! Now in the groove! Let's tear him up!
This one's mine.
They might
How
go
about
back and
this?
Swallow blade!
Going in.
Eat this! Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Win, huh? Okay.
Air pressure!
Its wings are lighting up.
It's getting ready to attack! It was nice while it lasted.
All right.
Tremendous power.
Don't face it head on.
Sword Rain Alpha! Ready down!
This one's mine.
Eagle Assault!
Use its weak point to take it down.
All together.
Just did. Thank you.
Sword Light Spear!
That's it.
Mirage! Dragon Ball! There!
One shot.
Getting stuck! Eagle Assault!
This one's mine.
Wither Dragon!
Going in. Take this.
I'll thank you! It's over! Dance on the wind!
This one's mine.
On your
Nothing gets by me.
Not today! Rip and tear! Air pressure!
Their arms were interrupted.
Attempt to get out.
Thanks, Shion.
To everlasting darkness!
Negative
It's over!
Bathed in blood.
Raising you
Don't
up!
leave.
All yours, Kisara!
Sounded like you said Shion just then.
Eat this!
Can you take it?
Wings on.
Take this! Let's go! Watch it! See this!
It looks like we made a mad.
Dragon Sonic Front! Sonic
Turn
Power!
up.
Swallow Blade! Hurricane!
Why does the character I'm controlling not jump?
That freaking does it! Here I come!
Get in the way?
It's time! I'm on it! Rising Wyvern! Hurricane!
This one's mine.
Red Spear! Mirage! Sweet Soul! That freaking does it! Bloody holiday! Dragon
Rising
Wyvern!
Heal. I owe you one for that.
Another incantation ruined. Benediction light.
Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Look sharp. One more.
I'll blind you with a shot!
My whole body feels
Hey, I need someone to take a look over here.
Sure. Just be thorough.
Hey! Take this! Let's me free you of your power.
This one's I'll finish you here and now! Eagle
Whatever you're doing seems to work.
It's simple. Punch until I can't punch anymore.
I almost feel sorry for your opponent.
Be still! Hurricane thrust! Dragon shell! Lunar power! Hurricane thrust! Eagle assault! Negative just getting started! On your knees! Eagle dive! Switch to iron! That's it! Sonic thrust! Demon
All
power!
good things come to an end.
Nothing
really
so
owe
now
you
you're getting serious?
Win!
Heal! Alright. Now where was I?
Yep, there
Death
we
on the
go.
wind!
Benediction light.
I need to run away from the perimeter of the...
Going in! Take this! Everlasting justice! Lunar arc! Negative gate!
Scream bathed in blood.
Look sharp!
It won't escape me.
Lunar arc! Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistle made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going. Xion needs us.
Cool. SP is 59.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogel's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Tohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleland that way.
Until we magically sprout wings. Let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Xion's waiting for us.
At that point, your enemy probably could fly too. Well, I guess technically they have access to, or they should have access to flight machines. I mean, heck, what's his name practically teleports. I think he also has it out for Alpha for some reason. Wonder why though. Well, you say that. Kisara does have wings. if they're not opening. What?
It's such a nice view.
I'm going to guess that it's one way down, and that I don't want to take it right now. Land of Not, Ganeth Horos.
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is.
That's it. That's Pelegion, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Pelagian's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganeth Heros means Fortress of Not, though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Land of water or no, this place has a most curious atmosphere.
I'd be taking a dip in it if the circumstances were better.
Sorry, but we have to push through for now. Shion is waiting.
Yeah, I hear ya. A soak can wait.
We will rest up right now. So I'm pretty sure we're mostly battered, and our CP is at
I
about
swear I've seen that
140.
castle somewhere before. Right. I remember seeing it from the cliffs in Calaglia, across the sea.
You mean Volron's castle?
Yeah, that must have been it.
Geographically, it would make sense. It's most certainly large enough to be seen from afar.
Back then, I had Shion and Zephyr with me.
Well, we haven't lost Shion. We can still get her back, you know.
That's right. I won't let Volron take her away from us.
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shion.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry. It's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volron wanted with her anyway?
Going by what he said back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shion's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
What? Law? Don't say things like that.
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah. We'll make the ice cream.
Easy peasy. I knew I could handle it. This ice cream tastes so good.
I swear, you're always having ice cream, even when it's freezing cold out.
And who made you the food police?
No one. I'm just saying that's a lot of ice cream. Don't you ever, throw up or anything?
Did you really just say that? Try thinking before you talk.
Huh? What do you mean? All I'm saying is I'm just a little worried about you, okay?
Well, don't be. I can have ice cream whenever I want.
You say that, but you know what's gonna happen if you keep eating ice cream all the time.
It's none of your business what I eat or how often.
Arguing over the consumption of a frozen dairy product. Ah, to be young.
Naive might be more accurate.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? I wanted to ask you something.
I'm all ears.
How much contact did you have with the other lords back in the day?
I only saw or exchanged words with them on a handful of occasions. Not that I was particularly keen on even that much.
Almadria made it sound like the two of you had some kind of history together.
She was like that with all of the lords, not just me. She was always interested in who she could use, who had value for her own ends. Having said that, she wasn't quite so brazen back when we were still in Lenegus. In a sense, she may have been a victim of the crown contest as well.
Almadria? A victim?
To a Renan, there is no greater honor in life than being chosen to serve as a lord, let alone to go on and become the next sovereign. We are taught that from the day we leave the womb. There are few Renans who wouldn't be ecstatic at the prospect of ascending to lordship.
You were like that though, right? You've always struck me as a more grounded guy.
No sane Renan would ever dare admit that their interests lie in anything but power and prestige, even if they feel so in their heart of hearts.
The more you talk about it, the more it seems like the crown contest is nothing but misery for Renans, too.
Which is why I seek to end it. Not that I imagine Danans such as Rinwell are all that interested in hearing tales of woe such as mine.
You are now closer to Doha.
We'd best get ready for tomorrow.
Sugar connoisseur. Aqueous Surge generates 3 water orbs around Rinwell that explode on contact.
Once we finish eating, we should get going.
I don't want Shion to get mad at us for dragging our feet.
Alphen?
She's the one that's kept us on track.
Okay, I have it.
Picks me up when I was down.
Sure.
I just thought she'd always be there.
So I have a fast travel point up here. So, to sate my curiosity,
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Hey! Are you insane? What the hell were you thinking? I thought we were gonna die!
One simply needs to be bold and act with conviction in times such as these.
Did you know it was gonna be safe before you jumped? Because I sure didn't.
More or less. I figured there would likely be a basin here akin to most such waterfalls.
Don't just make people jump off cliffs on a hunch.
I knew we'd be safe because I was allowed to jump. This game doesn't allow you to jump off ledges. If this was Xenoblade,
Are
on
we
the
ever
other
gonna
hand,
finish
that'd be a
climbing this
different story.
ladder?
We're climbing a considerable height. It's only natural that it will take some time.
That's not the problem here.
We are getting closer to the top, aren't we?
You've just got to keep your spirits up, Rinwell. Positive thinking is everything.
Maybe that would be an interesting thing to play on stream. Combo 1. I've been wanting to go back to X. I started a new game, but I haven't touched that in a bit. That'd be quite the setup. Heavy tree.
Let's see what you've got.
Going in. One more. I'm on it. Here I
No. This one.
I shall provide assistance.
This one's mine. Flaming meteor. On guard. Take this. Rising wiper. Look sharp. Oh, now you're talking.
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Thanks, George.
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
I'll crush you!
You did not just do it again. Oh.
Flaming meteor. Glimmer dragon.
Resonate with the
Hold on to your heart. Here I come.
This one's yodeling.
All yours, Kisara.
I'm sure that's at least the second time that Law has jumped in
Good to know my training's
right when a
paying
boost
off.
strike
And what, pray tell, does this
becomes
training of yours
available.
entail?
and kills the enemy.
Why? Interested in joining me? Yeah, if only I were a cat.
Okay. Curiosity sated for now.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Okay, they're just saying that there's one in this area. Okay, I still can't go to the Alphas.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Armor won't save you!
Going in.
I'm on it! What's
Don't mind if I do.
Talent score! Take this!
Going in. I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life! And done!
Let's keep up the pace.
Fall back in there to feel ready!
Glad you have your uses.
Dragon form! I'll show you how useful I can be!
Law's game seems to feel pretty good.
Thank goodness we won.
Out of my way. On guard.
I'm on
That's it.
Dragon form!
Going in.
Take this! You're mine!
These ones can run rings around us.
In a bind!
Look sharp.
Take this! Take this!
Here goes.
I noticed that for whatever reason they don't seem to have.
Yeah!
Flaming meteor. Lunar arc.
First strike!
This one's mine. Igneous discharge.
Going in. I'm ready. Yohalim.
All yours, Kisara.
We did it.
Magnificently done.
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
Swimming over here, but it's not like nice anything over here.
This is no place to fish, is it?
They didn't look like lemons on a tree.
Ow! I'll smash you!
Going in.
Rising Wyvern! Swallow dance! Mirage!
Lunar
And we'll all finish you
Here
here
we
now!
go. Negative six. This one is
Eagle
mine.
Drive! Raising you up bloody hard!
Its armor's too strong.
Then I'll split it open! Be my guest!
This one's mine. Flaming meteor. Nuclear discharge. This one's Ridwell. Frozen. Hammer. Take this.
Eagle Assault! Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
I can't wait to start making our meal.
Ooh, we having something new to eat?
Yep, now that we have all the ingredients.
Ah. Oh, I see. Ooh, there's a pencil. Oh. Oh.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Now you see what I can do! You're mine!
Flaming meteor. That's it. Nuclear discharge. This one's mine. Lunar
Eagle Dive! I'll take you! No armor! Stop me! Watch
Remind me to
this!
stay. I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life! And done!
Let's keep up the pace.
Rending you apart.
It's been a while since I've seen Elf.
Our weapons are the sword and
This! And...
Staff.
And you ruined it.
What's with that shining foe over there?
Which one? Oh, him.
brace yourself. This one's tough.
In a bind.
Look sharp. Take this. Flaming meteor. On guard. Away.
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
On guard. One more. This one's mine. Look sharp.
Elusive deity. Rotating pile driver.
This
Take
one's
this.
mine.
Finish it.
Flaming Yohalim.
All yours, Kisara.
We did it.
Magnificently done.
Look sharp. That's it. Flaming Hurricane! That's it! Eagle Thrust and Pound!
Demon Fang!
Lunar Arc! All finish you here and now! That's it! Eagle Thrust!
I'm ready! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Alphen can do his boost strikes. I just not
I think
been
the
rolling
animals back at the
correctly
ranch should be
yet.
all grown up by now.
I just not okay.
Gosh, the castle's even larger once you get close to it.
What's that shining thing up top? A spirit vessel? It feels creepy, like it's watching over everything.
You think he knows we're here?
We'd best assume as much, yes.
What we have to do is simple. Just beat Volron and rescue Shion. That's it.
Try not to work yourself up too much. We have a lot of city and castle yet to traverse.
Put my hand out in front of my dog and she's looking at it like I'm insane. Rest. Resting. Something. What's up? Rare or free up. Obtained or elemental defense up medium, elemental defense up small, elemental defense up small. Earn CP. Cheese fondue. Heal after battle. Large. There was one that. Yep, this one. Okay.
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Jeez, with how much I'm yawning, I may just call it. Oh, that's interesting. It's just teaching him how to fish. With how much I'm yawning, I might push on to 12.
I'll
and
take
call it
watch
there.
tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Talk to this dude. I think we have stuff we can sell. No. Well, we do, but. We don't have any of the commodity items.
We're almost there,
But
guys.
autos, no.
Don't let your guard down.
I'm excited just thinking about us barging through the front gate.
You would be, Law. Excuse me.
Halt! Are you Alphen and his companions?
Why would you think that?
You are the only ones scheduled to arrive, and there are no unscheduled arrivals in Ganeth Haros. So I'll ask again, are you Alphen and his companions?
We are.
Then pass. Lord Volron is expecting you at Castle Delpharis.
Well, suppose it's rather nice of them to roll out the red carpet for us.
So we're supposed to meet him in there? What do we do now?
Let's see how things look around the city first. Then we'll make our way to the castle.
I am not sure this qualifies as a city. Looking at it, it feels like the castle's just the whole thing.
Not a slave in sight. Where is everyone? There aren't even any soldiers.
Something feels off. I don't like it.
Like the fact that the enemy could ambush us at any moment? Yeah, not crazy about that either.
No, not that. Something else.
That must be Volron's castle up ahead. I suppose we just walk right up to it then?
That's what the guard from before said. Now, if we only knew where they were keeping Shion, we could try to...
That's it!
Hmm?
That weird feeling. It's not just that the city is empty. It feels like no one lives here at all.
Now that you mention it, it does feel strangely... artificial. Think maybe it's a district just for the Renans alone?
With all this open space? Seems unlikely.
Huh?
Hey! You guys! What's going on? What was that about? They were Danins, right?
That wasn't normal. Wait, you don't think it could have been the fruit of Helgen, do you?
No, they seem too docile. What about astral energy? Could you sense any coming from them?
No, and I'm pretty sure I could tell if it was. If not that, though, then what?
Speaking of which, it didn't look like there was anyone guarding them either.
They were headed for the castle. I have a bad feeling about those boats.
I get what you mean. It didn't feel like those folks are just commuting to work.
The waterway they're floating on appears to lead to Del Farra's castle. If we follow it, we may learn more about what's taking place here.
Almost cultish.
So, any ideas what the deal was with that boatload of weirdos?
Your guess is as good as mine. They looked like Danon slaves, but beyond that...
This city is grander and more beautiful than any other we've been to, yet...
I know what you mean. From the architecture right down to the people, something feels off somehow.
I've long maintained one can glean a lot about a ruler from their city. Considering how unsettling this place is, I'd say I wasn't far off the mark. Despite its surface layer of majesty, walking around inside, it feels more like a hollowed-out ruin.
I say we follow after that boat. If we're lucky, they might be in the mood to give us some answers.
place gives me the creeps.
La, your legs are shaking.
What? Liar.
Just kidding.
You...
In other circumstances, I think I'd actually like to visit this city. Like, this place looks gorgeous. It's just creepy without anyone there. Let's see if it's on the side. Ooh, a chest. Almost missed that. Person only has chicken, one of the easiest resources to get. I want an elevator, which is over here.
I've seen ghost towns that were more alive than this city. Where the hell did all the Danans and Renans go? Shion.
Where it came from. This is the only way we can go.
There's nobody here either. Looks like the only building up ahead is the castle, but...
No good. It's a dead end.
I don't relish our chances climbing. Or breaking through, for that matter.
And yet this seems to be the only way inside. Take a look around. There must be a switch or something to...
What? What is it this time?
Look! Over there!
Alphen!
Astral energy? But then... that means...
Snap out of it! Can't you see what's happening? You're being deceived! Please stop! You'll die!
Damn it!
Bull Run is killing you! You need to run! Please, get off the boat!
What just happened?
We're being summoned.
Summoned? By that murdering monster?
It's all a demonstration designed to provoke. To prove to us, no, to Alphen, just what he's capable of.
Kidnapping Shion. Killing all those people. If it's just me he's after, then why hurt them? Why do all this just to get at me? You hear me, Volron? Answer me!
Alphen, this is not your fault. Don't give this to him.
I know. And I won't. My hands are stained with blood. But even so, if we're going to stop that bastard, then I need to keep going. Let's move.
Damn it.
How awful. All of those people in the boats. Do you think they had any idea what was going to happen to them?
They did a damn good job of concealing it if they did. You ask me, the only thing on their mind was following orders.
I was about to say,
And
they
I
seemed
bet
a
I
little
can guess who from.
brainwashed.
Volron.
The only thing they knew was mindless oppression right to the very end. What kind of purpose is that? Living only to die at your master's whim?
Being a slave means having your whole life stolen from you. In the worst cases, quite literally. That bastard will get what's coming to him. I'll see to it he does.
Is this what I think it is? Those people, they were all...
He's sick. Sick and deranged.
Remember this well. This is the true face of who we're up against.
Still, if it's not fruits of Helgen he's using, then how do you think Volron goes about controlling all of them?
They didn't look like they'd been threatened, but they didn't look like they understood anything either.
It could be something else, like a potion perhaps, but frankly I doubt it.
But that would mean they're following Volron out of choice? But why?
Nothing bolsters a despot's authority more than loyalty. Loyalty is advantageous for any ruler. For Volron, it means acolytes willing to give their lives for him. As for whether they did it willingly or not, I'd say they're merely puppets dancing to their master's tune.
But to the point where they'd give up their own life force? Is that even possible?
You just saw it for yourself. And think back to when I was your lord. If I'd asked you to sacrifice yourself for some cause, would you have?
Dohalim.
My apologies. My words got away from me again.
No, you're absolutely right. The only difference being that you never demanded such a thing. You wouldn't.
All lords are masters in the art of manipulating their subjects' hearts. Whether they use fear, torture, or various other methods, the outcome is the same.
Fear.
No wonder there's no remaining signs of a resistance force in this place.
Ugh. Yeah, I'm definitely going to call it there for now. So, had some nice progress. Made it from Thistleum to, oh, good lord, where are we? The names of this place are weird. Pelagion. Next time we'll make our way inside to go and confront Volron. Thank you for coming out, and hope to see you next week. Bye.